comes knocking at our door, where do we hide? When they're changing all the reasons why, where do we stand? When the lies feel like a rubber band, where do we run? When there's no one there to grab the gun. When the fight comes knocking at our door, where do we hide? When they're changing all the reasons why, where do we stand? When the lies feel like a rubber band, where do we run? When there's no one there to grab the gun.
See, this says I'm alive. Twitch says I'm not. It's starting to make me wonder if I'm actually live or not. Do I want to know what that emote is about? Cats and Gamer, hello! So I am actually live because which is hilarious is when I'm on Twitch, it's not showing me as being live. Again. Yeah, it says to me currently I'm offline. But yet then the live symbol around me is showing up. That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, so you can at least see me and hear me this time. That's cool. So it must just be Twitch being Twitch. I hear.
I'm not here to help.
You don't have to be here to help.
Just here. That's
Yeah, they keep moving that. Oh, thanks, Cats and Jammer. I'm feeling like I'm pretty live too, even though, like, just so you can see this. Oh, wait, now it's showing that I'm live. I give up. That was a great opening. Hi, how's everyone doing? Happy weekend. Be it morning, noon, or night, for everyone. I always love being derailed like that when I start, because that's always just like, I can see how the rest of the day is gonna go. Ozzy. Hello. How's your weekend going? Might you be saving up $5? Yes, we live. So, yeah, it started out acting up a little bit. I thought maybe I wasn't live, but I am, and everything just hates me, so that's cool. So I don't know if I've hit socials with the flyers yet or not, but the flyers are done. I'm sure, Ozzy, you've seen them. Must have slept on my head wrong or something. It's like sensitive to the touch. Weird. So on Saturday, April the 20th, we will be doing our Mega Iron Stomach stream. Thanks to Ozzy. I can't even say that it's you, but I'm going to blame you anyway. So on that stream, we will do the most sour challenge, the weird condiment challenge, the Will It milkshake, and the making food out of circus peanuts thing. So that's happening. I bring this up to let you guys know that the ingredients collection is live. We're cutting it off like a few days before the 20th. That way we have time to get the ingredients. Yeah, it's like weird, but you know, I've been on a really weird health journey this year. Random, hello! Big hugs to you. I owe you a message. I've been really bad about talking to people the last couple of days. Uh, so I have nerve pain and stuff and degenerative disc disorder, and long story short, my doctor's office said they were going to give me a referral. They're not going to give me a referral. We're going to try conservative treatment first, and now I'm on some kind of antidepressant. So I've been adjusting to the new feeling of things, so I apologize. You can sit. Can you sit without like a totally rock hard surface to sit on? Because I don't know how you did that. I have no idea how you did that. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I brought that up because the ingredient collection is live for the Will It Milkshake. Because of the agreement that I entered into with Ozzy and Chat the last time we did the extra live stream at Big Dice Energy's house, ingredients this time around will cost $5. There is already a prompt for that on my Extra Life page. There is also a prompt for a $10 ingredient, and what happens when you do a $10 ingredient is it's a blind ingredient. I will not know what it is at all. There's an email address attached to that donor information, and so if you pick the blind ingredient, you make the donation, but then you copy that email address and take a screenshot of your donation, email it to that email address, and along with what ingredient you want to use or pick for your blind ingredient. That will be monitored by the rest of those involved in the stream on the 20th, but I will be kept in the dark of all of it. Let's see. Yeah. In the meantime, while I'm still dealing with my thing, you're sitting in your regular chair, and that is fantastic. And yeah, 5K is totally doable. Everyone's up for walking a 5K, right? I think he means a 5K marathon. I say marathon, they're not really marathons, but they're also not runs either, because I have walked my fair share of 5Ks in my life. And the fact that I know how fast or slow I can walk one, yes, 3.1 miles. I believe that's what that translates into. Yeah, Matt and I have done a couple 5Ks. And then the adventure race of infamy, where I'm pretty sure I was saved from hurting someone. A sitter than a runner, yes. Cats and Jammer, yes. That is more my speed. I am trying. That happened. I am trying to get well enough in general just to be, well, but also I need to, I think it's like 41, 45, somewhere soon-ish in the donations. I have to start doing a Ring Fit stream monthly, I think. So, that also involves me getting Ring Fit. So it would be nice to get into the position where I can move around a little bit and not just feel like everything's going to fall off and apart and all that other fun stuff. We do need to get proper blinds, but the cats will just destroy those too. And I love how the cat was acting like he couldn't get into the window and there was no room. There's tons of room in there. He's definitely able to be in that window. I think he knows there's a camera, and I think he's showing off. Oh, look. There we go. While I'm at it, I might as well take a sorry, work email, and I have no idea what it's about, but I'll definitely need to be on that on Monday. I need to see what ingredients are actually already in the milkshake. So far, I know one, and I know there was one more before this one hit. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on, shall we? So we have Velveeta sauce as the first ingredient, and then aniseed vodka. Is that like saying it's black licorice vodka? God. And fish sauce. What is fish sauce? I have oyster sauce maybe at Rob's house. I don't know if that counts or if I have to find clam juice. No, it's clam juice. I don't. What's the difference between clam juice and fish sauce? And what is fish sauce? That one might take me a hot minute to get. So, Thai food, great. This is not going to end well for me. This is why we raise funds, though, right? The kids get helping sick kids through means that are interesting. Fish sauce is a liquid condiment made from fish or krill that have been coated in salt and fermented for up to 2 years. It is used as a staple seasoning in East Asian cuisine and South. Well, we have something I can only assume is black licorice flavored vodka, Velveeta sauce, and fish sauce. This is already turning. Thank you, Ozzy. Yes. This is already turning out to be an amazing, amazing milkshake. And we still have weeks left to get those donations in. So, if these are the things that people are willing to tell me up front, I'm almost afraid to know what would happen if someone took me up on that blind ingredient thing. Which, that was the idea of Big Dice Energy. I think he's kind of loving the idea of me not knowing what's going into this milkshake. So the plan for that is because we're having the streams at his location, since he'll have knowledge of what those ingredients are. Not only will I not know what those ingredients are during up until stream day, I probably won't know what's in it until after I've taken a sip of it. Does that make sense? I don't know what either of those are, cats. Like, I'm very, very, very clueless about these things. So whenever I see aniseed, I'm assuming that's anise, but I have no idea. Okay, so yeah. I really don't like that. Jax, hello, how are you? But here's the best part is I don't like it, so it's perfect, right? I think for all the horrible things that I have convinced people to do in the name of charity over the last year and a half, these are the moments where they come back to bite me, right? So far, the milkshake having the 3 ingredients being aniseed vodka, Velveeta sauce, and fish sauce. I can already tell this milkshake is going to be worse than last year's. Well, Kat, so here's the thing. Our mother absolutely, I actually think Big Dice Energy is a fan, like a huge fan. And our mother was a very big fan, to the point that at one point, uh, we did like a black licorice of the month subscription for my mom, so she would get black licorice from all over the world. Nerd. We're talking about you. What alert didn't go off? That one? Speaking of FDN, aniseed vodka, what is it black licorice flavored vodka? Is that what we're dealing with? Um Sorry. We got a notification of our darling daughter brushing her teeth. I don't know how many people like have kids that like really love brushing their teeth and going to the dentist. We just happen to have one, and I'm not going to be sad about that. It's a great feeling. Yes, I love licorice, not the black licorice type. I'm not sure I wouldn't drink it. Yeah. Um yeah. So I don't know. Part of me is like good fond memories of mom because she loved the stuff. Other me is like it's just I don't like it. So you'll find so to add FDN to your Velveeta sauce and your aniseed vodka. Someone put in for fish sauce, which thanks to Ozzy, I now know what fish sauce is. I think it was Cats too. The other one was telling me where fish sauce was used. And now we also have to add margarine to the ingredient list. So that'll help make it creamy. Oh no! Ozzy has been waiting for this. You don't even know. um. Oh, you were the fish sauce. Bubblegum soda does okay, okay. Bubblegum soda. We can if I don't have any on hand, which I probably don't any longer, I know where I can get some pretty easily. And I might even bribe FDN if he's closer to that location. Um oh no. Aniseed flavored vodka, there it is. All right. That is all you can him. Yeah, so y'all, this is going in a completely different direction than last year. Like, I was so fun fact. The first time I ever met FDN in person was the same day as the Will It Milkshake stream. And I can remember that because I chugged that milkshake and then went out to meet the guild and proceeded to eat my face off because I like food. And I was joking around like, y'all, you couldn't break me. You tried, but you couldn't break me. And I think that so far, you're trying. You're trying to make this. Oh no. I'm gonna start hearing this in my sleep going, ah, no! Oh no. Oh, I think that was just delayed. That might have been just a delayed notification. Okay. That's what I think that was that there's so many messages going around and around, that it was just I was just gonna be like, "Not another one already." I owe so much stuff to you guys. Like, obviously, I'm going to be making good on the whole last tier of things on the 20th, but we still have to do the trivia chair thing. I'm just waiting for it to get a little warmer before I do, because every time the weather starts, pretty much FDN, yes. Pretty much, it's every time it starts to get nice here, the weather just drops again. So I'm waiting for the weather to be nicer when we can do the trivia chair thing. Questions are already typed up, I believe. A special thanks goes out to Adora, as well as everyone else related to the Sus Squad for getting that to happen. Ozzy. Yeah, and then I have to do the slime chair thing, slime trivia thing, which I don't know. I might want to take time off of work and do it during the day when the kids aren't here and I can get a shower afterward. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one. But the way that one works is that I ask chat questions about me, and if you're right, I get slimed. So then I have to consider, do I make them easy questions where I know I've said everything right up front to the camera multiple times? Or do I make it things that only certain people might know? Yes, random. Absolutely. I think we had a week where it was in the 60s and Fahrenheit, and it was gorgeous, and it felt like spring really was coming. Um, Ah, there was a cat in there, and the cat fell out. Well, everyone should know one, especially since our good friend Card Shark had to go and do another Discord server that I just happened to have a channel in and post pictures for me, which I would talk about and or share, but there are people in this chat right now that would see to it that I am left to be miserable because of that photo. So there's that. Do you want to talk about the fact that Matt and I accidentally matched today and didn't mean that? Hey.
Thanks for the shirt.
What?
I like it.
It's a good shirt. I get Maddie. Yep, that's him. Yeah, that's one irrational fear. I actually am deathly afraid of a nocturnal outdoor animal that is very common in urban settings. I know at least one person knows this one, but that's always salty. We like to season him that way. I don't know, random. I don't know. Is that even what I got? No. Cats. That's a very good. That's a very good guess. It is possum. Which, fun fact, someone in this house didn't know that you can spell it with an O until recently. I like the weird it I always can remember this stuff because Matt knows so much, right? He's really good at so many things. So if I pull out some bit of knowledge that I know that he doesn't know, it's just like, I did it for once. But yes, no, it is possums. I am like, I want to think they're cute, and I feel that all life is sacred, but they scare me so bad. And to the point I actually ran a garbage bag out to the bins outside one night, and I think Matt was still working because he was down in the basement. And between me going through the backyard and me turning back to go back through the backyard, there was a possum in the backyard, and I had to like knock on the windows until Matt heard me so he could unlock the front door and let me in, because I didn't want to be anywhere near the backyard because there was a possum there. I like raccoons. I love raccoons. I'm not scared of raccoons. Adora, hello. But possums, man? It's not fair. It's not like they do anything to me, right? Yeah, I'm sure you probably are. So one summer, there was a cat that would come into our backyard, that we would feed and take care of until we could try to catch the cat and find a home for it, which, we eventually caught. But because we were bleeding hearts at one point, we have like this small, tiny back porch that you go into before you go into our kitchen from the back. Camel, hello. And so you can open the door to the porch but not be like open right into the house. And at one point, to avoid inclement weather, we like left that open a crack to see if we could give shelter to this cat. And Matt has to take a picture because he gets up one morning and in our back porch was a possum. And he definitely knew how I'd feel about that. And he made sure he shared. Aw, just like he shared that picture just now. But I'll take that one because it's not a possum. Is he watching, Mama? Is that what it is? Am I up on the TV? So if I start saying things like, hi, buddy. Sharing is caring. And what did Ellie tell me yesterday? Teamwork makes the dream work. No, life insight from a 5-year-old. Well, this has been great. So for those... Well, okay. Well, it's even better that he's not, so then he can't see my gross off face when he realizes that my milkshake now consists of aniseed flavor vodka, cheese sauce, fish sauce, and margarine. I was about to ask where Big Dice Energy is so he can get the list, but I know where he's at. Oh, they are miserable life choices. Miserable life. And bubblegum soda. And bubblegum soda. How could I forget that one? One of the worst life choices that I made is that people can donate blindly to me by emailing the ingredient to an email address that's on the incentive. So, I have not said anything to that nature, Ozzy. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I'm sure it's going to turn into a complete and total mess, but we'll also have to make sure that we're adding the ingredients in the right way, like order as well. But if we ever have any blind ingredients, I won't know what needs to be added, and all of that gets to be handled by Big Dice Energy and Fat Drunk Ninja and Third Shift McGee if he wants his hands in on that. Oh, don't even. Cottage cheese is the worst. It's so bad. So, why do people eat cottage cheese? So, is really fun growing up. You couldn't get me near cottage cheese for anything, and you couldn't get Rob near applesauce for anything. So mom would take cottage cheese and put a spoon down in the middle to make like a reservoir, and then pour the applesauce in it, and then she'd mix it together and eat it together, and like watch both of us gag and just leave her alone. It's such a Yankee thing. I'm not a cottage cheese fan. I can't. And it's true. You do have to deal with the aftermath. I might walk to Big Dice Energy's house for this stream, so I don't have to drive. So your car stays pristine, and cottage cheese is an abomination. So, okay, fun fact, Matt. Apparently, people think it's gross to put cheese on pancakes. So, it's interesting that people can think I'm gross for liking a slab of cheese on pancakes, but cottage cheese? Cottage cheese and ketchup? Although, to be fair, I've probably pretty much never met anything I wouldn't put ranch dressing or peanut butter on, so. I think it's Cats and Jammer, or Cats and Gamer. I think that it's a great combo. It's like making your own McGriddle at home. It tastes delicious, and I love it. And I was given so much carp for it the other day. For like, oh, that's gross. I'm like, you guys see what you're putting in these milkshakes for me to eat, for example, and you're worried about anything else I eat being gross? Ketchup. I think a lot of people put like a ton of pepper on cottage cheese. I feel like anyone I've known that's ever eaten cottage cheese puts black pepper on cottage cheese, which, first of all, if the only way to make something palatable and able to be ingested is black pepper, then it's not food. It's torture. And also, that immediately rules me out from being able to eat it. So, hey, people like ketchup. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it sparingly here or there, but only in places it shouldn't be that really drives other people crazy, like in scrambled eggs or macaroni and cheese. Spackle. No, I someone I went out to eat with a long time ago just would take the black pepper, like the cover off of it, and just pour the black pepper straight on the food. And I was like, doesn't that pretty much kill the enjoyment of the food? That all you're tasting is the black pepper. Uh, how did that work out for you, bud? Sharp cheddar is awesome. I would try ketchup on tacos. I mean, cheese sauce sounds better to me, but I think I fixed the monitor. Um, I mean, feta's great. I like cheese. I like cheese for the most part. Don't give me molds. Give me cheese. I say that I really wish that I liked blue cheese, but I don't. As people have once told me, I'm not very worldly, so that's a thing. So, sorry, I'm just picturing cottage cheese now. Ooh, that actually sounds really good. Let's see, I want to get one of those cheese slab warmers. Maybe. I don't think coffee would ever stop me from sleeping. That's the unfortunate part. Sushi? Are you serious? Um, Nothing with wasabi in it, please. Uh, yeah, no. The running joke used to be I could pound like a 2 liter of Mountain Dew and fall asleep in the middle of it. The Pretty much at this point, the only thing my soda addiction does for me is helps with the headaches and is slowly killing me. Random, thank you so much for that. And welcome in all the new subscribers. We got cats in there with one of their alts. That's awesome. Camel got in there. You got some sus squad people. That's awesome. The cat is trying very, very hard. Like I said, the cat is wanting to be part of this show. But it also shows why I had to move the rug down here versus up in my, daytime office, because that stuff happened while I was working. Only there's no window. They just decided to hang there, free hang. Like, no big deal. We might eventually do a cat cam. I would be willing to put channel points for that. Not even remotely close. I took it down because it glitched and it reset itself. But I can look. Woo, woo. Enjoy those emotes, cats. I am eventually going to redo my emotes, but I have to have ideas first. And that's scary because I don't do ideas. Random, I do appreciate it. You are too good. Too good to us. Cool. Cool. I love it when apps just love to do oh let's see. Let's do this. I love that they keep saying, "Hey, you're on a path to partner. Keep going. You got this." And it's like, yeah, no. That's not how that works. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get that actual information out. I've never played in here very much, so I apologize for taking the time to be like, "Oh, what's this?" Let's see. Let's see. None of this helps me. Yeah, I don't know. But we're still a far way away from it. I'll let you know if we were ever close to it. Although, by you asking, is that your way of asking or offering to go along with on the ghost hunt? Because that sounds like a lot of fun. Although, I was thinking July would be a great month for that, but I don't want to do anything too much in July considering Ignite. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I haven't seen Chris in a while. I wonder if I could talk Chris Payne into coming in for that. We know French Toast Waffles would be down, and I think that would be a lot of fun. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. I mean, honestly, what we should all be doing is trying to pressure Big Dice Energy into going to Ignite. Because I think that would be a lot of fun. And don't you think that it would be great to do like a stream from Ignite and get his take on it? I think it would be fun. All right, so now that I've got this, let's see if this works. Hey, there we go. I really need to get Final Fantasy II downloaded and in place for everything. Yes, the brewery in Barberton. Cool. It's quiet. Although I was requested that at ELU I bring some of the beer from the brewery in Barberton. I think it was decided that was the only way I could prove that place existed. Well, at least the camera wasn't over there for you to see that one. This cat, man, he is just bound determined to just be difficult. So, oh, is it not good? I wouldn't know because I think all beer is disgusting. Really? That's where you're gonna be now? Free to a good home. Loving kitty cats. Isn't ready for that mission. Of course it's not. At 319. That? Exceptionally mediocre, that's funny. Is it? So, when you said that, I at first confused it for some, what is it, Samoas? Are the Girl Scout cookies? Is that what that is? But I know I can't brain pretty well at all right now, but that's okay. No one needs the brain, right? I feel like I haven't played this game in forever, and it makes me sad, but I usually try to get at least a little bit done each day. We hired on a new teammate this week, so I've been in not... What was it, Thursday? I had a 9:30 meeting, a 10 o'clock meeting, and then a meeting that was 12 to 3, one that was 3 to 4, and one that was 4 to 4:45. Mimosas use champagne and orange juice, but that's all I know. A little jealous of that, Aussie. Although, to be fair, all I've had to eat today at all were Pop-Tarts. Because, I don't know, just kind of forgot to eat. I tend to do that. Romulus, hello, how's it going? I feel like you might be a fan of Star Trek, maybe? It was Ozzy. I probably. Hey, I think if you can eat it, eat it. I'm always impressed when someone can. What time is it? Oh, I probably missed the boat already again. Because I'm really good at that. Oh! Wow. Now I feel like a fool. It's a good name, though. Hello and welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I think even if it was the 4 o'clock, I think. Peak. Okay. I feel like this is a trap, and no matter what I do, as soon as I repeat that word, I'm going to be made fun of for the way I say it. As I've been led to believe, I have too much of an accent sometimes, and oh wow, I need to updo my hotbar on this one. Oh! I can do the ruby. Huh. I didn't realize I could do more than one. That's interesting. Wait, what? So pecan, is that where I left off? Sorry. What are those exactly? Like baked goods with nuts in them? Yes. That's okay. There it is. What do usually. Okay. If Adora is still in the chat, is the Ruby sea fishing still ocean fishing? I'd imagine it would be, but I've got some versatile lures. Not that I think that this is gonna pop or anything, but, you know, just in case. My mom, her favorite anything was ice cream or baked goods that had pecans in them. Pecan, whatever you want to say. So I've gotten to be a fan. At least in small doses. Oh, that reminds me. I found out that there are, static minions, and now I really want one. Although that cat's really cool looking. A tiny rat. There's some cool stuff here. Are you trying to make a list of things that I don't like so that they could be put into the milkshake ingredients? Because I could give you a list of things that I don't like. And depending on, you know, how entertaining it is, I could be truthful about it, or I could give you a list of everything I do like. And then you would be left to guess if I'm telling the truth or not. Oh, what? Can we not get mac and cheese flavored ice cream anywhere near here? That seems weird. That seems very weird, especially isn't there an ice cream place in and around that started in Columbus or something that has weird ice cream flavors? Although I remember back when flavored pretzel bites were coming out. Oh, hey, I can be on a boat. I was not anticipating being on a boat, but apparently we're going to be on a boat. Oh, because there's got to be next to none of us on this boat. I'm not surprised. You can make anything into ice cream. Which may or may not be something that we do on this channel at some point. Imagine breaking out a Cold Stone and seeing what you could put on it. Yeah, so Bean Boozled, I will not do. I will not do Bean Boozled. For as many gross things as... There's only 2 of us? That can't be right. There's more than 2 of us here. Why? I don't understand. Whatever. I don't know. Let's just cast and see what happens. I won't straight up do a Bean Boozled anymore. So I used to have as an incentive that someone could donate so much money and I would eat Bean Boozled. You know, it's charity, right? And we do everything we can for Bean Boozled for charity. And you know, we like to have fun and celebrate and do what people like, but I'm not used to... No, that's not even true. I eat a lot of gross stuff. The closest that I've ever gotten to being sick on stream was a Bean Boozled. Several of them, back to back to back. And it was not pleasant. Was not pleasant at all. Now, if for some reason they end up in my milkshake, I can't do anything about that, right? But they're not going to be a one-off thing for me anymore. And it's so silly, considering all the things that I've eaten on the stream, that would be what does me in. It doesn't make much sense to me, but... Instead of ruling the beautiful bean footage for the bean sponsor that we're looking for, we'll get sponsored by Jelly Belly so we can have Bean Boozleds whenever we want. That seems like a horrible idea. Why did that take so long to pop? That doesn't make any sense. I would have expected a stronger bite from that. Okay. Let's throw that down there. And that might be something that, you know, happened on a stream once that got turned into a thing that people might not understand, but wouldn't it be hilarious if instead of a whipped cream pie, I had to take a baked bean pie to the face? That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all or anything, right? Big bean money. We're all about that big bean money here. For the kids, right? Did I hear what? Did you hear the charity recording released a few weeks back? I am not entirely certain what it is, so... Like, was it a scandal, or... Oh, yeah. Thank you for catching that. I'm gonna do so poorly on this fishing. Offer them, maybe. Maybe I would. Maybe I would offer them more. Oh, you're not talking like a We Are the World type thing, are you? So I do believe I witnessed that one, well, not live, but as it happened. They know. They'll get out of the ocean and be far, far away from all the Bean Boozleds. But yes, well, that's what I do. That's what all this money raised is for. All the gross stuff is for raising funds for CMN, Children Miracle Network hospitals. Our local hospital, Akron Children's Hospital, just happens to be part of that network, so any funds that I raise go directly to CMN and then distributed 100% to Akron Children's Hospital, I believe, on a quarterly basis. So that is why I'm willing to do all this really fun, disgusting stuff, because it is to improve the health of sick kids, and that's really what's important, right? Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I love that stuff. Oh, the Predator loses interest. How rude. I'm so glad he was able to pop all those things, because I was not. But I was hoping to get at least a level for my fishing. So, funds. I know what you're trying to say, for sure. Although it would be fun to do something like that at ELU, get like some kind of, who knows, you know, maybe that's when you can do the tortilla slap, is ELU or something like that. See who can get in on everything. See, there's all these people, but there's only a party of 2 of us. I don't understand. Oh, is there another party? That's probably how it goes. Interesting. Oh, you think it's gonna happen on the 20th? Even better. I'm sure you probably wouldn't have to ask too hard to get Big Dice Energy in on that. Come on, let me fish. Well, Well, to be fair, you know, Third Shift McGee does have kind of something sort of maybe life-changing happening, some kind of huge life event happening this year. So I can't imagine wanting to get stuff out of the way. Not that hasn't happened before. You're right. It's not something that should be unfamiliar. You're right. You're right. But anytime it happens, it's a big life change. And once they outnumber you, I hear you're in a lot of trouble. But then again, someone tried telling me that 4 is better than 3. So I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. Ooh, that was pretty. Well, yeah, but still. The one bit of advice that I was told was never be outnumbered. Ooh, level up. I'll take it. I actually have to complete my hotbar down here too. Or maybe just take one character that has hotbars the way I like it on one computer and upload those so I can have matching hotbars every computer I log on. Might be helpful. I know I've been suggested to do it in the past, but... Whoosh. I mean, I'm not doing great point-wise here, but I'm also not paying a whole lot of attention. And I'm probably not even on the right... type of bait to do this, but I've never done this one before, so I thought it would be worth at least trying it, and then getting at least one other level for my fish, because I've decided that my main job in this game is fishing, and that everything else is secondary. So my tagline is that I'm a fish main who happens to heal and stab stuff. And that comes courtesy of Adora. Well, I got a spectral fish, but it didn't do any good. All I'm hearing are thud, 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 thuds. Oh, there's no way I'm getting all 19 of those. That's not happening. Yeah. Butter and Velveeta sauces, in and of its own, doesn't sound like the worst thing ever, but as a base for a milkshake, I do it to myself. Because I don't have to sign up for this. Oh, jeez. I do like the fact that, you guys can tease each other in chat, though. Because we know it's all in good fun here, right? My love language is picking on people, so if I'm not picking on someone ever, then... Is that a... No, it's supposed to be boring. I get that part. But it is fun when they roast each other. Come back in whenever we have Russ back on as a special guest, and you'll see that all we do is roast Russ. Not quite sure why he keeps coming back, but that's a thing that happens. Boy, will he be jealous that he's missing out on this next stream. Touche, touche. There's no way I'm getting 10 more of those. Ooh. Fishy? Fishy, fishy, fishy? Do I get a fish before we have to... Oh, there we go. Oh, got away. Darn it. You do a sword somersault and go and you're like that helicopter. I know the one thing that the one thing that Russ has said routinely when we do these weird drinks and foods and all that other stuff, the one thing that Russ has mentioned is that it makes the room smell really, really bad. So I think that he's probably lucking out by not being available on the 20th. But, you know, it would still be fun to see what he would think about it. Also, by think about it, I mean, it's more fun just to see his reactions. So, funny story, actually, FDN. I don't know if you remember the last time you were down and Russ was giving Big Dice Energy and myself rides afterward. Where he mentioned that it was like a blind ride because his dashboard panels weren't lighting up, therefore he couldn't see anything like the odometer. We figured that one out. He took it into the shop. They took a look at it. They laughed at him. So apparently, like, his dashboard would not light up at all. And so he was just kind of driving by feel. Took it into the shop, found out that he had bumped the knob on the steering wheel that turns down the brightness of the dashboard and just turned it all the way off. Yeah, drive by force. Well, it was probably the quickest appointment they had all day. I think we understand that anything said in chat is generally roasting and not meant as anything more than that. Firemaster Luke, hello, how's it going? I hope you are doing well this wonderful weekend. Anyone who's close enough nearby, maybe preparing for the eclipse that is happening on Monday? I can't think of a time someone came into chat and was like seriously mean to somebody. That just generally doesn't happen here. Whoa. These fish are worth big points. If only I could get 4 more shrimp or squid, that'd be awesome. It's nice to relax. I have decided I'm a total bump on a log this weekend. Yeah, they say it's going to be a big deal. I think I'm in the middle of a training right during the peak of it that most people would want to see. So, but we might be pulling the eldest out of school so she can experience it real well. Why get ready? Go without pants. That's what you tend to do anyway, right? Final Fantasy's going okay. Admittedly, I'm not really sure, because there's... You ever gotten to a point where you have so much going on that you're just overwhelmed by options, so you're just doing stuff until you can figure out what exact direction... Paralyzed by choices, I guess is another way of saying it. I kind of want to catch up on a bunch of stuff before... So I just beat 4.0 and I'm starting 4.1. So I could dive headfirst into storyline because here on out, for the I think the first time I played it through, I made it through 4.2 and that's where I stopped. So I'm entering into territory where things are new, and I don't really know what to expect. So I could just kind of dive all into main story and see about experiencing as much of it as I can. Or I can use this as an opportunity to do things that I was putting off, like leveling more jobs or classes or anything like that. So... I ended up on a boat to try to figure out what I want to do, because I have no idea. Thordas, hello! Let's see. Oh, you're on thirds next week? That's not cool. Yeah, I pushed really hard to get to the end of Stormblood, and now it's like I need to ease off a little bit, at least just for a moment or two. I'm always going to love fishing. That's never going to change. But I kind of stopped progressing main story stuff and started leveling other classes for a bit, just to see what I could do. Yeah, I want to say I have my Summoner and Scholar up to 45 now, so that means I got my Astrologian to 50, and of course my White Mage and Dragoon are over 70, so I was going to bring up the Summoner Scholar duo to 50 and then see about, at that point, maybe picking up a tank or something like that and trying to figure out how to tank. Since I actively avoid tanking at all costs, it's probably not a bad idea for me to figure it out. I did not do good on that one, but I did better than I thought I would, so we'll take that. FDN, we would not have any idea that you would enjoy such a statement like that, considering, you know, your name does not imply that you like that at all. Oh, look at how tired we are. So much fishing that we just fell asleep on the boat. Let's see. Catch up on stuff. Let's see. Hey, 7580, not bad. And some good experience, too. Although, I would have been in last place. Oh, I wasn't last place, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take not being in last place. But now I have level 86 fish, which is awesome because I can't even do the quests or anything. Primo, hey, how's it going? How's your weekend? Are you getting ready for the eclipse? I hear little feet. And now I hear a vacuum. So I am sure that whatever that was went over real well. Let's see. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just trying to listen. I think that our kids like to be chased by the vacuum. Every Primo is wild. I was really hoping I could say, hey, nice weather, huh? But I have a feeling that you're probably sick of the cold as well. Oh no. Turn to the dark side. That's awesome. I'm sorry that you've been sick. We've had a relatively benign couple of weeks as far as kids being sick, so I'm assuming that we'll all be under the weather here pretty soon. Right now, Adam's nose is just running real bad, so it's only a matter of time. So, Primo, what you've missed so far has been a whole lot of fun stuff. We've officially opened up for Will It Milkshake, taking ingredient suggestions via donation. And so far we have, see if I can remember it in order, we have Velveeta cheese sauce, anise seed vodka, fish sauce, margarine, and bubblegum flavored soda. Because, you know, that sounds like a wonderful milkshake to me. That moment when you realize you're getting older and your vision isn't the same as it used to be when you're, like, staring at something on the screen and, like, I can't see that as well as I used to. That's cool. And I know my glasses are right here. I'm just kind of refusing to put them on. Alright. I don't know that I could replicate that milkshake from last time. And that is technically multiple ingredients, so as much as I would love to go for something like that, that would be a bit costly. And really, do you want the smell of that back in our house? Oh yeah, we've all seen me drink the milkshake. I don't know if we ever got into the smell of the milkshake. It could still be a form of COVID, or it could just be the flu. Like straight up influenza A. Matt's been keeping it under his side of the bed. When the flu hit our household, it hit hard and it lingered. Oh, your biscuits are in the oven, huh? Yeah, just it screams delicious, doesn't it? Did all that decent thing and yay, happy Easter. I missed it. I let Ellie change my character to be a bunny for Easter, so I just changed that one back. Alright, so the boat doesn't come again for another 2 hours. So that's done. I sent my squad on a mission, so that would be 18 hours for them to come back. Oh, I need to... Yeah, I'm all good here. I need to go to my summoner. And go to Gridania. That's what I was doing in Gridania. I just forgot. Because that's what I do. Let's see. Ah! I can smell it. I can surprisingly smell it. I think Adora would have approved, but I don't think Adora got to see me as a bunny. Sadly. I've been not timing it well to meet up with Adora on a game recently. Primo, the one thing I think we've all learned is it's best not to wonder when it comes to Matt. For some reason, he decided he wanted to go all out on dinner, so we don't stop him when he has those moments. We encourage those moments. This is Gestola's sister, right? I could understand that. I used to really like the mint chip drumsticks, but I don't know that I can do that anymore. Pain Flare deals damage with a potency of 150 to target and ooh. We'll take an AoE. See, I don't like mint 9 times out of 10, but I love mint chip ice cream. However, 2 things. 1, I broke my tooth on mint chip ice cream and had to get a crown, so that sucked. And 2, that Willet milkshake last year had a large base of mint chip ice cream because of viewers like you. I kind of feel like my comfort food or my pleasure food is like a nice big... I'm not helping myself here. A nice big corn cob smothered with butter and a little bit of salt. Big. Big. Yes, let's pay this person a visit. To Mordana we go. Mordona we go. I said, I am not helping myself today. I am not helping myself at all. But it's true. Well, I would add the corn, but I would not add the cob itself because I don't want to break Rob's blender. Even though it is a ninja. Hey, Loopy went live. Oh my goodness, my phone all of a sudden is all these messages coming through. I love to go to local mall and order General Tso style chicken, but it was not the spicy kind when I got older. Yes, he probably would be willing to try. And I've noticed that Panda Express, it's not real Chinese food. It's not. It's like the McDonald's of Chinese food, if that's saying something. But sometimes I really just like Panda Express. There's an adorable picture of our kids getting along that Matt sent me, and that's... Let's see. But I can't do General Tso's anyway. Although now I could easily go for some Panda Express. Ugh, I tell you, man. It's really easy to persuade me to have food cravings. NOLA is in New Orleans. So my first time visiting there, I was visiting some friends, and my one friend's mom was so happy that we were finally meeting up that she made some of her famous homemade jambalaya. And I mean, I ate it, but boy, did they laugh at me at how I couldn't eat it. I can't, but at the same point in time, it was really good, so... I mean, the jambalaya was legit good, but it just, I did not take well to it or it me. In all my travels to Texas, I have never had New Orleans food, but I have had way more authentic Mexican food than I get around here. But yeah, everything is super peppered and hot, and it's ooh, but oh man, the best Mexican food I've ever had has been in Texas, so... Red beans and rice. You're gonna roll that beautiful bean footage? Sorry, had to be said. Had to be said. Looking for... Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, a lot. Yes. Yes. And, oof, the barbecue that I get down there? My best friend lives in the DFW area, so I used to go on routine trips down that way, but it's been a hot minute. Bird, are you gonna fight, or are you gonna let me die? Because I don't like dying. There we go. Really? I'm so sorry to hear that, FDN. I am so sorry. There's this one particular location. I don't want to give it away because I'm trying not to dox my best friend, but it was a Mexican restaurant that was in a house with a huge patio on the back, and their menu, I kid you not, had 2 items on it. You got the choice of one item or the other, and whichever item you chose was part of a 7-course dinner, essentially. There were 4 of us, and we couldn't fit all of the plates on the table, and then you had your choice of drinks, but like the food never stopped coming, and it was such a popular place that the line went down 2 blocks to get into it. It was a great experience. I was really glad I was able to do it, but whew. Like, it was literally the best Mexican food I've ever had in my entire life. But you got what you got. And they were that good at what they made. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was... I really, really, really would love to go back at any point. It's just gonna be a while. Alright. Thank you for your help, Mr. Burb. You're okay, unmoved researcher. Ooh, that sounds good too. Have I mentioned I like food? I just like food. Probably not something I should admit to, but it is what it is. Oh. Now I know I have to go up north here at some point, and that's when I run into... No, I guess not. Maybe that's the next mission. I can always talk myself into be like, man, now I really crave spaghetti or whatever. Yes, carbs. But also, I love carbs. But also, I love carbs. It's a very good thing, but also a very bad thing. My scale can tell you all about why it's a bad thing. You know, I have never had Skyline. In all my years, I have never had Skyline. I feel like I might be missing out. Oh, that's right. I got the stuff. Oh, is there? I know I've passed by quite a few, but I just never... Oh, that's right. It's a summoner's horn. Let's see. That moment when you feel like your kids are gonna fall through the floor. We want Emperor's new gloves. Tomster! Hello, how's it going? I hope all is well. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm just kind of tooling around on some Final Fantasy right now. Talking about awesome food and poor life choices. I definitely need to. So, okay, FDN. Honest question. Is Skyline worth the trip to try it? Because it's a trip for me no matter where I go. Pretty much. You won't be finding me waxing Matt's legs on this stream. Yet. But you will find me doing all sorts of other things that are poor life choices. Awesome food and poor life choices. So, and you've probably seen Ozzy talk about this, but every year I raise money for Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, specifically for Akron Children's Hospital, and there's always ongoing fundraisers. Make it at home instead of Skyline. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. And right now we're in a position where our... Oh, that sounds awesome. I'll eat that on stream. But right now, our next big push stream is April 20th, and it will be the stream of poor life choices. I also call it the Iron Stomach Challenge, where we are doing a most sour candy challenge. We are doing a weird condiment challenge. We are doing version 2.0 of Will It Milkshake, and we're making food out of circus peanuts, which I still have to get more information on from everyone else. But the Will It Milkshake, how that works is that over the next few weeks, people could donate $5 to list an ingredient to be put into this milkshake that I will make live on stream and drink because I make poor life choices. And the $10 donation is a blind donation, so you basically, whoever donates $10 takes a screen grab of that $10, emails it to the email address provided. Everyone else involved will know what the ingredient is. I won't until after I drink the milkshake. So far, I have Velveeta sauce, aniseed vodka, fish sauce, margarine, and bubblegum soda going into my milkshake. I have, honestly, I've never been to Kings Island either. But that's just me. I know. Tomster, meet FDN. FDN, meet Tomster. I think you guys are going to get along just fine. For the escargot, here are the ingredients. Toasted baguette, mushrooms. I think that definitely FDN joins me on the regular on our once a month stream to raise money for Extra Life. Last time he took fruit pies to the face because we do what we can to make kids feel like better. Could very well be. That is a good analogy. I feel like when others are available, there might be more of a pine branch, but for now, I would say the best way to, yes, that's a good comparison. Ooh, I've never had escargot. You know what's funny? And this is completely hilarious to me. I live in a very closed-in bubble in life. I don't have very many life experiences, and I don't go out of my way to make them. And that includes food. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food. So all of these weird challenges it's almost hilarious to me because in my given day-to-day, there's no way I would ever do this. But for charity, I seem to be signing on for all sorts of weird things. Well, yeah, it's expensive, but sometimes so was the rabbit ravioli I had in Vegas, but it was still worth it. And I feel like a horrible human being even just saying that sentence. Something that would normally never come out of my mouth, but I said that too. I'm on a roll today. Where does this only 2 eager to raise currents? Why are we fighting Garuda here? Oh well, let's go get our butt kicked. Rabid. That would be interesting. Hey, wait a minute. I don't have a carbuncle out. Oops. Oops. That was a poor life choice right there. Good thing I kept Cure on my hotbar since I already mucked this up. Oh yes, let's pull out Ruby Carbuncle, shall we? And then I think Emerald, or that's Topaz. I have to say that they have changed Summoner so much since my first playthrough that it gets a little confusing sometimes. Oh, what is this now?
My concoction.
Something awesome to put in my mouth?
I will not subscribe to that kind of behavior in language.
Oh yeah? I would hate to make it uncomfortable. Tomster says hi! He says hi back. Whoa, let's heal. Maybe pay attention to the ads that are walking into the room, huh? Oh, hello. There we go. Take out those ads. Hi back, I'm dad. Wait, no. Whoa, that hurt. Should probably still be using Carbuncle. That would be a good idea. And avoiding the damage that I could easily avoid. That would be a good idea too. Alright, Ruby Carbuncle coming out. Now, Topaz. There we go. That'll make it easier because I think I can... Those attack on... There we go. Good job. Garuda does have a banging music theme. Rusty Carbuncle, if you want to. So I was doing Shiva Extreme the other day and said that I absolutely loved the fight. And so first of all, everyone hated on me in that party because they're like, this is like the worst fight ever. And I happen to like it. And then like you get to the point after the snap and the music kicks in and goes hardcore. How can you not like that? I don't know. It's an amazing fight and one of my favorites. And that's just me. I haven't. I need to. I have had, normally I like to pop on for at least an hour or so a day, and I've had a lot going on this week, and I haven't been able to log on yet. So this is the first time I've actually had a chance to do much. Hey, your biscuits that were in the oven, Matt, and now in my mouth, they're pretty yummy. Oh, wait, Mount? Okay. You had me at Mount. Like I only freely admit I did the 15 crossover just so I could get the car. It's a dog. Oh, I don't have a dog mount. I have a panda mount. But I don't have a dog. Well, I mean, unless you want to count Carbuncle, I guess. Where's what quote? Mark's not here. Hello, how's it going? All right, let's turn this in. All right. I'll look into the 16 crossover event for sure. I mean, I probably would have done it anyway, but knowing that there's a mount involved, you can't keep me away. All right. Let's go turn this in. Nice. I like this. Oh, it's at the amphitheater? Well, then I'll just grab it while I'm here. Why not? I didn't even see the one for 15 because normally I only pay attention to the, I'm going the wrong way. Normally I only pay attention to the, blue exclamation points because I'm very, very bad. You'll notice when you walk through everything that I don't touch any quests whatsoever. Yeah. All right. That's a wood waller. Wood baler. Wood. It's at the amphitheater, so is it like main stage or is it one of these two? You know how you check? You look. No, your mistake? Okay. That's definitely not it. We'll leave that level 1 for next time I'm starting a new job. Who am I kidding? I will probably never click on these things. I know the amphitheater had the Easter event, which I did the Easter event, and I didn't get my mount, and I'm super sad. The game just really didn't want to give me a mount. Well, let's check Ul'dah. Ul'dah. However you want to say it. As long as I'm not accidentally falling into another, Manderville man line of quests. Lord of the Dance. That's just for a dance emote. Oh, that's a level 51, so let's see what's over there. This quest is only available for a limited time, so I'm gonna assume it's this one. Well, Ellie might not have liked this food, but I think it's good. Nope, I am not. That's not suspicious at all or anything. Hey, are you this person? Cool. I've been tasked to find you, but I've just been standing here the whole time. Stay right here. Someone wants to talk to you. Didn't I just find you in Kugane? Card shark! I'm mad at you. I am mad at you. Do not let Big Dice Energy or Fat Drunk Ninja see that picture. Don't. Is that gonna be a thing now? Y'all are so nice to me. A lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. It's like you caught some of the streams that were take place at Big Dice Energy's house or something. So here's something I have to admit. I know nothing about Final Fantasy 16. Come on, no hate for the ORAs. If you're not playing Lizard Folk, are you even playing a character at all? I mean, it could be worse. You could be playing a potato. I don't even know what question I'm supposed to be answering. The last one I've played was 13. Ah! I knew it! Sapphire's hot take strike again. If it makes you feel better, Adora is a lovely potato as well. I have no idea what I was selecting. I'm gonna choose the wrong answer every time. Okay. Apparently we're going to Thanalan. But yeah, so I've played 13, but I've not played 13 2 or 3, or 15 or 16. I watched Matt play a little bit of 15, and you pushed a car until you started to fish and feed a stray cat, and that's all I know. Taters. Potato. Is there a potato? See how short this little thing is right here? We call Lalas potatoes, and they're scary and way too short. See, random, you get it. Adora the bunny is an adorable potato. There we go. I has words, I can use them. I gotta go here. Okay. Cool. Well, it'll get ground up, so probably good. Also, keep in mind, I like raw potatoes. I've played 1 through 14 minus 3. Raw potatoes are delicious. Ironically, I just beat Final Fantasy 1 last weekend, was it? And I am about to start in on Final Fantasy 2, as it was voted on that I will play through all the Final Fantasies in order, but keep in mind that's base big name numbers, and I don't know if I'm going to go off into like 10-2, 13-2, 13-3. I don't know those yet. And I don't even know if you can get the After Years on Steam or not. That's a question. And did anyone really play the After Years? I mean, I played the After Years, but I didn't beat it because my data got corrupted and I was sad and I didn't want to start from scratch. Does starch normally make your mouth go numb? I had the worst case of numb mouth yesterday. I don't know what it was that I ingested, but definitely numb. Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. I've been on this kick where I've been watching. I didn't pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. Oops. Ah, there we go. Anything out of the ordinary. But yeah, I've been on this kick where I started to watch Suits, and now I'm like doing nothing but that in my free time. Is that out of ordinary? Nope, okay. Oh, that's out of the ordinary, right there. That doesn't look too good. Tough but not impossible. I should probably switch my class then. Do they level cap you? And is this person the one named Clive? Ah, see, I know something about 16, I guess. Where am I? It's a bit of a different introduction than the one to, what's his, Noctis? Is that his name? From 15? I really need to get better with names. Sure, a dream led me to you. Sure. I'm early Final Fantasy all the way. So like I have my back is Final Fantasy 7 themed tattoo. I've got a 16-bit tattoo on my thigh of one of the characters from 4. I've got a carbuncle on my lower back. I've got a phoenix on my other thigh. I have my tattoo's artist's own rendition of a Mist Dragon down here. Oh no, not those are the worst. I like don't care about the story sometimes when it comes to this stuff. And I have no resonance with Clive, so it's really hard to... Now, if you throw, like, Cain into this, confusion is to be expected. I have to say that looking at the Wandering Minstrel, I don't ever peg him for a minstrel. He looks like he should be more of a fisher or a diver or some kind of alchemist or something. Scholar's Walk. There's a place called Scholar's Walk. He does look like he would be... Yes. Yes. Way more than a minstrel. No spoony bard. Wait, why am I here? Okay. Well, if I'm doing this and it's a tough fight... There we go. Ooh, I've got Poetics to spend, too. I have to remember that. You are not talking too much, not at all. Never feel afraid to geek out over anything, especially Final Fantasies in the stream. Don't act like this is such a confusing or weird experience because of everything that we did go through just recently with Noctis. Just saying. Hi, Clive. He's almost got a little bit of a Vincent Valentine feel to him. This isn't going to be like restoring his memories by going fishing, is it? I don't know if there's any from Germany, but I know there's some from other places. Oh yes, let's go to the 12's Wood. I love Gridania. Sure. Oh. Well, type it in chat. It's a little late, but if there are individuals awake that can help, I'm sure they'd be willing to. That quest is complete, but I don't have a mount. Let's see. A deuce. Let's head out. I can teleport us there. Apparently now I have to go the long way. Wow, it just, like, takes you places. Whenever, oh, random. Do these airships of yours actually fly? So what you're saying is you're pretty much like Dory. You have memory of things that make sense, but no short-term memory. Just keep swimming, my friend. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Sorry, Adam's on a kick of Finding Dory, so I've watched that way more in the last week than I've ever thought I would. Tomster, you get it. Excuse me, because the dog knows that purring is amazing. Clive is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Clive behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Clive join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Cool, where am I going? Up, apparently. Well, at least I don't have to slow down for him, so that's cool. Put some pants on, FDN. Or don't. Depends on where you're at. Not in Burlington, Vermont. Oh, you had your own chocobo once? Cool. What color was it? Seriously, if I haven't told you all about my first experience with the naked bicycle race, that was a trip. Ah, I see. You almost get it. So, the University of Vermont puts on, at least it used to, I'm sure it still does, annual naked bicycle races. And no one told me when I moved to Vermont that was a thing that happened. Till I saw it in person. While I was at work. Card Shark. You've taken a liking to Gridania, yes? Gridania is pretty amazing, I have to admit. It's no Ishgard. It's no Kugane. But I do. My first house was in Gridania. Please get some sleep, random, and I am so glad that you're sitting on your own chair. Oh, you know what a primal is, though. They do summons in 16, right? It's all the more fun when you miss something, right? Oh, that's right, I am a lieutenant. Ha ha ha. Is Garuda really in 16? I feel like that's one primal that doesn't get used very often. All I know about 16 is that apparently Ifrit is in it. And I think he's associated with Clive, maybe somehow. Ooh. Okity dokity. You're gonna pop me right outside the conjures? You are? Wow, this is putting me where I need to go. What's wrong with this quest? I'm not complaining, I'm just not used to not having to run all over creation. She always walks like she's rigid. The Seed Seer is pretty? Yeah. I'm a Sir Amaric fan all the way. Flashback. Wind powers are always interesting. You think? It would be nice if they brought Sid back into this one too. Don't be hating just because of a tattoo. The bearer. Oh, look. Are we gonna get some Final Fantasy 16 lore? There's the Ifrit. There's that name. Yep. He's suffering from I don't want to remember disease. Lots and lots of white mages. So me showing him around this village really wouldn't have done anything anyway, is what you're trying to tell my character. Oh, so he thinks if we go fight Garuda, that everything will be copacetic? Ooh, doo, 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 doo. I hope this doesn't have an annoying mechanic in it like the one for Noctis, because that one was a little frustrating. Oh, oh no! I'm so bad at all these things. Well, I'm glad it isn't Garuda, because wasn't Garuda something it was Garuda you were fighting with Noctis, wasn't it? Well, gathered a band of adventurers in the times. Oh, okay, we're talking about Gramps. This is gonna be there's gonna be some kind of spoiler to 16 involved in this, I'm sure. Still not entirely sold on the new haircut. One swap, paved and fast Primal's lair. And within. Wait, he got to Ifrit's lair from Gridania? Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truths will not be unearthed without hardship. Why does this minstrel know so much? We are definitely not twinsies. Yeah, I have that unlocked. I can change it at any time. But Ellie had me change my character to a bunny for Easter, so then I had to change it back, and I just picked the new hairstyle, and I'm trialing it out. That minstrel, man, I don't know, I don't trust it. Where I became a slayer of the god. I don't know that I like that title. God Slayer? Okay. Oh, hey, that's happening in a few days, right? Nice eclipse. Hi! Do you want a hug? Yet not quite the Ifrit you know. I like if we're just standing there like, oh, okay. Oh, hello. Now I definitely want to give you a hug. I like the way that one looks. A hug makes everything better, okay? I'd love if I can make my summons look like this Ifrit, because it's awesome. If this is a different Ifrit, then the nail thing probably wouldn't be a thing, right? Okay, so he's got a brother, or had a brother named Joshua. Ooh, nice music. Oh, that's right, I did put on Lancer. Ha! During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. Okay. With the proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge action. Well, shit. I'm not going to be able to do this. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. For some reason, like, I mean, I know I've been complaining about a bad back lately. For some reason, it's, like, really tense and almost sensitive to the touch. Can't imagine what's going on. You don't understand how bad I am at video games, Tomster. So now I need to remember my hotbar. And what? Oop, not that button. Yep. Alright, stop trying to dodge that attack. That's what I got from this. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I can dodge those too? Well, okay. Time to take this seriously. Wow, I am not doing well at all. Should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. There we go. Whoa, okay. Back here. Oh, there we go. Dodge, attack. There we go. Come on. Okay, so this one isn't as bad as the Noctis one so far. Come on. Whoop. And dodge. Attack. This is a long fight, though. Go. Oh, wait. Oops. Come back now. I have this great ability to lose track of where my mouse is all the time. Am I supposed to be helping him? Buy you some time? Cool, I can do that. Or not. There we go. Sorry for the random phone call that I'm getting right now. And yes, my ringtone is Final Fantasy. I know that's a shocker to everyone. Oops. Hold still. Oh, I should probably use that sometimes, I guess, huh? One hit. Precision strike. Definitely think I chose right by being Dragoon for this. Yeah, see, that would help. That would be helpful. Instead of just running across the field like someone who doesn't know how to dodge. Two, one. Go. Two, one, dodge and strike. What, you feeling my fury here, Ifrit? Oh, come now. That's just cheap. Sorry for the button mashing. When did I learn that skill and can I use it in Morph? No, my phone ringtone used to be the Fairy Tail theme song, but I really like Final Fantasy, as you can tell. Oh, more nails. Let's grab the one Clive is, because Hero's gonna help you with this, Clive. Ooh. We'll take this. Whoa, that's gonna hurt. Okay, got that one. Let's take these ones. I don't think I'm gonna do it in time. Okay, thank you, Clive, for saving my bacon there. Yes, let's please finish this. This fight has gone on way too long. So weird. Like, I mean, I know that I don't have all my things on my hotbar anyway, because I can just tell, but, ouch. I dodged that one not. But it's still weird not having access to the stuff that I'm used to at higher levels. Oh, nope, that hurt. Come on, Clive, let's end this. Oh, nope, that was not good. Let's get you going. Let's see. Is he just, like, not taking damage right now? Oh. And he is. This is not good. Maybe I should have been in here as a white mage. Or, you know, I could just learn to dodge. That would be good, too. And wait for the openings to do the precision strikes, because that seems to be the best way to do this part. I know. I button mashed the real time with the space bar, but yes, I use my mouse a lot because I don't know how to play this game. Also, Els, hello! How's it going? How's your weekend? Wait, what? Oh, there's a pretty puppy. Is this the mount you get? Thank you for pointing me in the direction of this. This is a lot of fun. Plus mount. But now we know he's a primal. So does that mean technically I have to kill him now? Wandering Minstrel, I don't trust you. The pool sounds great. Sunshine, kind of. Baseball, not so. How's baseball doing with your allergies? Wait, what is that? I'm so lost. It doesn't take much. I understand that. Apparently. Oh, I really want to hug that. Oh, that's so good, Els. Oh god, that's not so good. Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the... Okay, there's no more battle, no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Oh, with the pretty poppers! Explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Fast and do so reclaim the memories he lost, though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Nothing important. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. Well, why are you a horrible person? My younger brother Joshua was a kind and gifted soul. Spoilers! The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him, but Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. Ooh. Oh, that is so awesome! I'm kind of jealous of Mark. Not gonna lie. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. It's good to see that he has a gig tonight, though. Spent years tracking the killer until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. Womp, womp, womp. I don't like the prior get too pushy, but I hope everything from the other week isn't too out of control bananas. Because I know it was getting hairy there for a minute. I spent years tracking the killer until one day it was me all along. Like Red Riding Hood from Once Upon a Time. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me or that I could even exist at all. And yet Yazael was frowned upon for that power. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. There was anguish, yes, and guilt. I will never escape, but I cannot let it. I was born with this. power, and I need to know why. I can't help you with that, Clive. I was in search of answers. I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. It's just in ruins. Some mysterious force was responsible for your inadvertent journey. Some mysterious force! And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the Burning Wall. It is super vague, and I understand exactly what you're saying. That'd be like the 2.5 weeks-ish or so that certain things took. That kept certain things away from certain things. So your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Well, hopefully the last little bit of time has been a small reprieve of what you can possibly get. And see, I'm being good because I'm not even offering to fly down there and remediate the issue. So I'm being sensitive. Because normally I'd be the first one to be like, ah ha 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 ha. Well, since that part's over, let's go back to Scholar. Yes. Ah. Yay! I feel like Emerald Carbuncle isn't distinct enough from regular Carbuncle, and that makes me sad. Is that just a giant cube? Weird. Also, it's really fun to go into dungeons as a scholar and walk around with a carbuncle and people go, huh? I'm sure there was a beyond good bit of it there. And I don't even know how to manage that. Though I will go on record and say if it gets too bad, I'm not beyond the Sapphire Rage coming out. And I don't think anyone wants to be anywhere near me when that happens. Not that it's needed. Everyone can handle things way better without me getting involved, but I would rage. Well, then there you go. I just wish that you could make your carbuncle look like Eos. That would have been fun. Oh, I definitely care. I care so much that I know better than to not get involved. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Well, it looks like we gotta fight this thing, though. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Let's try this again. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Bark! Once you choose to depart, Clive and Wandering Missile will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason or lose sight of Torgal, you may try again by returning to the same point. This sounds like it's going to be worse than the fight we just did. Oh, what you're saying is I shouldn't have I should have stayed as a level 70 something. So as not to pull aggro. Danger! I laugh in the face of danger! Ha 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 ha! Ooh. I don't do things easy ever. I gotta make it the most... I don't know, Tomster, if you've ever played Hollow Knight, but Mark Cords and I, years ago, neither one of us had, nor were we planning to, or we kind of sort of were, but we weren't. Anyway, we made an agreement to start playing Hollow Knight together, where the person who finished it with the fewest amount of deaths won, which was in and of itself a really bad idea for us to do. But it's a Metroidvania, so it's open world. You go wherever in whatever order. It's not linear at all, and once I got to a certain point, I realized that I had like gone the most painful, difficult, bass-ackwards way through the entire game that I could have. So it's like good to know. Good to know. Yes, Els, I think everything. Bonfires can happen, deletions can happen. That's called, if shots are gonna be fired, then, I think that the biggest thing, the biggest hurt someone could put on me is something like deletion of a save file. Phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of the direst need. Yeah, Phoenixes are awesome. Exactly, Els. The Phoenix. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection in which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Goodbye, Clive. I want to keep your dog. We all know that I played through 3 Fable games just to have the dog companion. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Don't mention it. It was literally the least I could do. I feel like there wasn't as much bonding with Clive as there was with Noctis. Hollow Knight is amazing. Hey, Els. I don't want to do this. I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but I kind of have to do this. Did you notice and it's not a trick, that there's been a little bit of movement for Silksong? Like, it might actually not be a completely dead endeavor. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek and something awaits. As much as I am a Final Fantasy girl inside and out, Hollow Knight is definitely on my list of best games, bar none. And if I can get 108% on it, anyone can. I think Mark's still ahead of me by a percentage point. Oh, don't you give me something hard to do, you wandering minstrel. I have played the original Ori, and that's Ori and the Blind Forest, I believe. And I played that one I beat it on hard, I think. And I have the second one, I just haven't booted it up yet. Ori is amazing. I'm in this weird spot with Ori, and I don't want to like bring down the mood, but Ori was there for me in the time post mom passing on to kind of give me that thing to focus on. So it was great while it was there. I don't know how I'll feel going back to it. Which, by the way, it always makes you feel wonderful when you play that opening shortly after losing someone. Yeah, it was awesome. Why can't I do this? I have to be level 50. That's right. Not that button. Not that button. Adventure set in motion as James. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for the promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal provided such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. What are you that you can do this? May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels until we meet again. I don't like meeting you because you always give me hard things to do. Oh, I get his clothes too. And a Torgal pup. Oh, you get the minion too. Now exchange MGP for the special items by Is there anything for this event worth picking up at the Gold Saucer? Oh, there you go. Mount guide. Oh, he flies? No. Sapphire, you haven't moved from the spot in game for 3 hours. What are you doing? I want to pet the puppy. I want to pet the puppy. It doesn't take much for me. This is the Hildebrand thing. I forgot I had to do a whole new Hildebrand adventure, and this one I don't know anything about. And then some other fun stuff to run. Rabanastra, The Great Hunt, and Delta Escape. Gotta remember to do those. Nope, that sounds good. Tonster, thanks for coming in. I'm actually gonna raid out myself. It is late, and Matt has been with these kids for 3 hours now, and I'm sure he is ready for something else. Let's see, who are we going to raid today? Oh, hey, I know who we're gonna raid. Hold on. Just want to make sure they're still streaming, because I never get to raid them. Oh, absolutely. I'm anyone that has channels like that, let me know. Like following, subscribing, depending on the platform. It's free and we should all love each other, right? We should all take care of each other. Um and we are gonna raid out to Loopy because we haven't raided out to Loopy in a long time and we need to make his life miserable. So remember what I said. Be nice, everyone. It is it's free to give a follow if you care to do so. Loopy is a close personal friend. He is the captain of the Sus Squad. Els, thank you so much for being on top of that. You're the best. So yeah, we are going to raid out to Loopy. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. Our weekends are going to be a little weird for the next few weeks. I usually take the kids to see my dad, but he is remodeling, so that is not happening. So it was great to talk to everyone, and take care. I'll see you tomorrow. And Els, I'm going to promise not to DM you with a bunch of insults to other people. So that being said, take care, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Bye.